My girlfriend wants to keep her affair baby. My 22M girlfriend, 23F, had an affair with a coworker, 30M. She even went on a 7 days vacation with him. After she told me about her affair, she begged for mercy and we went into counseling. She blocked him and everything, and she showed me that she wanted to fight for our relationship. 3 months into our reconciliation, we were doing great. I even told her that I wanted to have a baby with her someday, and then her face went pale. I asked her what was wrong, and she told me that she was pregnant. It was from AP. I was obviously angry and asked her to have an abortion or put the baby into adoption, but she wants to keep the baby and making me the dad. I want to be a father, but I want it to be my own child, not someone else's. Should I leave her? Or should I try to convince her to abort? Edit for more context. We have been together for 4 years. We started as roommates because she needed money to pay her house. The affair lasted 2 months. She confessed the affair to me after a working trip. The AP told her to leave me for him. She got scared and left him. She confessed everything to her family and mine as a gesture of reconciliation. Updated comment. OP. I have an update. The affair partner doesn't exist. I followed the suggestion I read here about another possible social network and all seemed fine. It was all because the supposedly affair partner, 30M, doesn't exist. It was my brother. 24M. I will confront her when she comes home from work. I'm fucking destroyed right now. Update 1. So, yesterday I posted this asking for suggestions and help. Someone in this Reddit told me about some other social network that they could be using. So I followed her suggestion and I went through her laptop. Worker affair partner, 30M, doesn't exist. The real AP is my brother, 24M, and has been going on for more than 2 months. They have been making fun of me, my body, and my insecurities behind my back. They have been making all kind of stuff in my house where I was working outside. I work as a cook, but that's not the tip of the iceberg. They got married during that 7-day vacation, and the worst of all, my parents knew about this as well as her family. They were sending photos to each other. I found all this looking through all her chats. She didn't had added my brother, but I know as him because of the photos and some things that only he knows. Well, I waited for her to come back from work. I was feeling, and I'm still, broken and really hurt. Once she came back, I asked her immediately about this. She just smiled and told me that she was tired of pretending, that she only stayed with me until the lease was over and that the child was my brother's. I packed my stuff and left. I'm now with my big sister. She is as shocked and hurt as I am. She has been calling my parents, brother, and girlfriend all day. My parents are the only one who tried to contact me, but I don't answer. I will cut off my parents and brother. Thank you for all the support. I will update if something else happens, but right now I just will try to calm down. Relevant comments. What the actual F? My brother, it's time to go scorched earth. Expose them online to everyone they know. Your friends, coworkers, everyone. Does her family know? OP. Her parents do know about it. They were there with my parents. Update 2. Hi. It's been 3 days since everything exploded. I have been really sad and depressed during these days, but I'm with my sister, and that's making me feel better. For people who are reading this first, my girlfriend cheated on me and married my brother behind my back. Then she left me. She is pregnant with his child, and my parents and hers knew about this. I have to answer some questions I received. 1. You slept with your girlfriend after she told you about the affair? No, I didn't, but I did sleep with her when she was married to my brother. I still don't know why they would do that. 2. Does the rest of the family know? No, but I already told them, even my ex-girlfriend family, the only person who knew were my parents and hers. 3. Does your sister knows? No, she has been like an outcast for my family. She is lesbian, so my family didn't like her much. She has always been there for me. She is my best friend. Now with the update, I have been staying with my sister this 3 days. I have been really depressed, but she was with me all the time. We even played some cyberpunk. I had to left my job because my sister don't trust me with a knife in my hands at this moment. I had attempted to suicide before. She told me what my parents told her. They want to meet with me to explain everything. She told me that I didn't need to do it if I didn't want it, but I want to know everything. So I have met with them this Friday. I want to take some things from my previous house, and my brother was there with my ex, my sister, who came with me in case something happened, almost punched him. He has been repudiated from most of the family, as well as my parents. So, that's the update. My family keeps breaking and I am looking forward to confronting my parents. Thank you for your good messages and the bad too. My sister is reading me your comments and I am happy with your suggestions. Relevant comments. All I will say is, garbage always ends up in a pile and those two pieces of trash deserve each other. You dodged a major bullet by not procreating with that demon. As for your brother, well, consider him dead to you. As for your parents, whatever verbal diarrhea that they will spew now won't really change what happened, and if you do decide to continue to have a relationship with them, well, that is up to you. God bless your sister, and may your bond with her never be broken. Opie, I will take my sister with me. I don't trust my parents anymore, and having her with me makes me feel safe and secure. Commentator warns Opie about his parents trying to manipulate him. Have the sister there to support Opie during the meeting with the parents. Opie, they were looking and my brother giggled. When my sister heard that I had to hold her, she was really mad. She has always been protective with me. Since I am the little one, she is the family member who is more closer to me since we were kids. 1. She told me that she would be with me, so I don't worry about that. 2. I have had a strange relationship with them since their reaction when my sister came out as a lesbian, so I don't expect them nothing less to try and manipulate me. Thank you for your concern. Before the meeting, in 2 hours I will be seeing my parents. I have been feeling pretty uneasy all day. I have prepared some questions and a recording device. Update 3. Context. For people who are reading this first, my girlfriend cheated on me and married my brother behind my back, then broke up with me. She is pregnant with his child and my parents and hers knew about this. Sorry for bad English. So yesterday, I went and met my parents with my sister. I had all prepared questions, a recording dispositive, and I wanted some answers before going no contact. Some people from here advised me not to go, and I should have listened to them. Once I arrived there with my sister, my parents were mad that she was there with me. I told them that they were in no position of making demands. Then they tried to make an apologize that didn't sounded like one, but I just asked them the first question. For how long did you know about this? They were quiet, but then my father said that they were leaving them their own house for them to make their deeds. Can you imagine? I was not hurt. I was furious. I knew that my brother was the golden child, but this just infuriated me. I just kept asking them questions and I discovered that the first who discovered the affair was my ex-GF dad. Then he contacted my parents and the 4 of them met with my brother and my ex and the 6 of them came with the idea of the blissful lie. Words of my dad, they didn't wanted to hurt me, but they thought that my brother and my ex would be happier together since they decided to betray me in the first place. I was really furious with that. My sister was really pissed too, and she started screaming at my parents. Then my brother came. My sister and I went quiet, and my mom started making stories about mending things and been there as an aunt and an uncle for the baby. My sister was angry and said that she wouldn't be there for that kid. Then my brother said something like, "This will be the only child you will have related by blood." My sister went silence, and I punch him without thinking is the first time I punched someone, and I couldn't be happier to be honest. My brother started bleeding from his nose, and my parents started yelling at me. I just told them that they had lost 2 children, and we left. Now I am here in my sister's house, and my hand hurts. But I am happy for protecting my sister and myself. I will start therapy soon, and I am thinking in joining the gym too. But as long as I am writing this, my bad thoughts are less common. So, I think that's great news. Is the 4th time I try to put this update in this subreddit. Edit. All my family knows about what happened. My ex's family too. I send them the chats between my brother and my ex. I even send the recordings of my meeting with my parents. Feeling down. It's been a week since my confrontation with my parents and nothing had happened. I'm just been feeling down lately, without force and just tired. I have seen my post in other sites and most of people make fun of me and called me a bad writer. This is not fiction. I don't know how to proof it. Should I put images of the text I found? I'm just tired. A little update. My brother and my parents have pressed charges against me for breaking my brother's nose, so another bad news to the collection. I'm looking for proof to see if I can sue them back for everything they did to me. I will update soon with more information. Thank you for all your kind messages. I'm still feeling down, but like Elton John said, I'm still standing. A positive update. Hello. I have been reading your comments and your messages. Thank you. It really helped me. I have been feeling down, but now I kind of feel good. I have contacted with a lawyer who recommended me not to take action against my family yet. His suggestion was wait until the trial to defense myself with the proof I gathered and then sue them back. I will have to be in court the 21st of January, so I have more time to think about everything. My sister and I started the paperwork to change our surnames, so we will still be family but only the two of us. I will go this Christmas with my sister, her girlfriend, and her family, so at least I won't be alone during the celebrations. My sister and I adopted 2 dogs too. One is old, 13 years, and the other is younger, 2 years. So now I have more company. Thank you for all the kind messages and sorry for the constant updates. I just needed to write it and see your positive messages and your suggestions are helping me a lot. I'm very grateful and I consider you more family than my blood-related one. Relevant comments. F them Opie, it's completely absurd that parents press charges against a son. Move on, relies on your sisters and go to full no contact to all of them. Opie, that's my plan. I want to get away from them and never see them again. The only motive I would see them is to make a paternity test on the baby and nothing more. New Year's update. First of all, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now I have something to tell before the update. During these days I have seen that my story has reached YouTube. My sister told me, but they made up some details, like I was unable to impregnate anyone because I was sterile, lol. Another video was telling something about my ex-GF having an addition, even made up some legal stuff. I don't like that at all, so please don't make up things about me or anyone. Other thing, thank you to everyone for your comments during this time. I know I said I would update regularly, but I had lots of things going on. I have even been able to talk with people around the world. It's something I didn't expected, but makes me happy to know that I have people who worry about me. Update. My sister and I have already chosen a new surname for us. It will be Moreno. In Spain is the tradition that the bastards have a nickname based on physical traits, and since we both have black hair, we chose Moreno. I have been talking with my lawyer and my sister about my court case. We have all prepared, but my lawyer suggested me to prepare and gather more proof. So I am contacting some family so they can back me up. About the vacations. Well, it has been sad, but at least relaxing. I went with my sister and her girlfriend to the city of Vigo. We have been there for 2 weeks, and it has been the first Christmas without my parents and my brother, my ex too. But I have been doing Christmas with my family since forever. The day of Christmas Eve, we were with my sister girlfriend's family. They are from Vigo, and I felt kinda out of place, not because of them. But I felt kind of numb, and I felt jealous of their relationship. My sister kinda noticed this and tried to cheer me up. I felt bad for making her worried about me. That night, I didn't go out to celebrate because I felt really sad about everything. So I stayed in my sister girlfriend's house and watched TV. The funny part is that I made friends with the grandparents. They were really nice to me. And after telling them my situation, they gave me really good advice and made me feel better with myself. This New Year's Eve, I was thinking of doing the same, but this time my sister made me go with her, her girlfriend and her girlfriend's cousins to have dinner and watch the countdown. I felt again like out of place, but one of my sister girlfriend's cousins was very talkative with me. She was just ended a really toxic relationship, and my sister was trying all the time we were there to make me talk with her. That made me a little anxious at the beginning, but we ended up kissing after the countdown. I am not ready to have a relationship. I told her so, and she understands. We are just friends. I mean, we met on Christmas Eve, but we have only started talking for 5 days at this point. We returned yesterday to my sister's house, and I still feel kinda numb about everything. It has been a weird Christmas, but kinda warm too. That's all for now. Sorry for not having much to say. New update. Editor's note. The latest update is from Opie's sister. Thank you. My brother passed away 3 weeks ago. He committed suicide. After the trial, he had to pay my brother for an aggression. My brother had a medical report, so we knew it would happen. My brother was devastated after this. He even deinstalled this app after his last post because he had some troubles with some users. He was feeling a little bit better until that day. He started becoming reclusive again, and I tried to make him come out again. I tried to take him with me in travels, but none of that was successful. After what happened to him, I have lost the only person I could consider my family. He was the best friend I could have, and I am completely disgusted that my family was able to push him into this limits with the sole motive of protecting his other son. They tried to come to see him at the funeral, but I didn't let them see him. I hope they have this suffer for the rest of their lives. They deserve SHT and more. Thank you for supporting him and everything you did for him. We used to read comments together, and we enjoyed a lot. I will leave this account here as a memorial, but it won't be used anymore. Thank you.